What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of The Haves and the Have Not. She's gonna be real mad, okay? The season finale, as they say, is coming on next week. Um, we go. Anyway, wait a minute. Let me just get this out the way. Okay, I'm gonna go person by person. Candace, the episode do open up with Candace and the president, and basically, well, I should say the president elect, and they're talking, and he basically like, bitch, you became too hot, and you became too much of a skin, do too much trouble right about now. We need to put the kibosh on this whole thing for a minute. I need some distance. I need you over there, and I need to stay over here. She like, bro, what? And at this point, I would have been pissed as shit if I was Candace, okay? Because she never wanted to be with this man, okay? She tried all that she could to stay away from him. It was Oscar who wanted her to get close to him and to have this whole setup to be all up in his grill, because it was some people that was close to him, that he was working for, that wanted to take him down and all this shit, which I'm pretty sure was the regular president that's, still in office at the time, you know, and they wanted to take him down. Okay, so let's get with Candace. But then, he finds Candace. He falls in love with Candace. He don't want to let her go. He makes her do all this stuff, clean her up, make her fall in love with him, only to say, when Scandal hit, oh, I'm not finna stay around. I gotta think about my image first. That's basically what he was saying, okay? And so she was like, okay, fuck you, I'm finna go. Since you really just chose this job and said that you ain't gonna, be there for me, that you just showed me what type of person you are. And I was like, well, we'll meet again. No, bitch, we not gonna meet again, okay? It is what it is at this point. Listen, if Candace ever come back and this dude come back and see her, bitch, y'all better not make her a weak bitch and have her go back to this man that played her. Okay, you put me through the fucking ringer. You put me through all these emotions, and then you just gonna drop me like a hat, like I ain't shit. Listen, I understand you the president elect and all this stuff. You don't want to do, be in all this scandal, whatever, but just because people have former lives, that don't mean that they can't change and all that shit. It is what it is. It's a tricky situation. But he did not even stop to think about what he needed to do. He just said, fuck it, bitch, you gone. Okay. And that's the part that's irritating, So moving on from that, Candace was about to go. She said, bitch, I'm going out the front door. He said, no, you can go out the back door through the fucking trunk in the garage. I said, hold up. In the trunk of the car? Bitch, the Secret Service had to take her ass out of there, put her on a plane. She got back to Savannah. He's sitting there talking to Oliver, talk about something. Have you ever had a woman that just, made you crazy and just opened up your world and all that stuff? He was like, yeah, what happened to her? I got divorced. I said, Oliver, you don't look like, okay, if that's what you, I'm gonna be quiet on that one. I said, cut that hair. I'm so used to seeing him with, that's what's throwing it off. I'm so used to seeing him with a clean shave and all that shit, a little tight fade or whatever. The hair is just throwing it off. He trying to make himself look young and shit. I was like, all right, little baby hairs all over. But moving on from that, um, you know, he said, yeah, I understand what's going on between you and Candace because Landon told me the information about it or whatever. And then at this point, the president-elect was trying to think, did Landon do this? Do you think he would do this? Because all of a sudden he's not here, and all the issues that he had with Candace in the first place. And so Oliver trying to cape for him was like, he can do a lot of things, but I don't think he would do no shit like this. And I was like, yeah, you better look into it because I never thought that. But now that you brought it up, yeah, look into that. Okay. So, Candace get home, and right before she gets home, you have Brandon, you have Benny and Hannah sitting there looking at the TV. She was like, did I just rub her? I did. That's why it's red. Okay, bitch, I gotta stop. My skin's sensitive or whatever. Keep rubbing it. But anyway, so Candace is on the news and they're talking about how she was a hoe, how she scammed men and all this stuff. And then she comes to the door. I'm so glad that their relationship this is what I'm happy with. Their relationship, Candace and Hannah's relationship, is at a point that we never thought it would be. Even though, Hannah had an inkling and that, Candace had this money. She did not jump down her throat and say, I told you, girl, you never changed. You this and you that. No, she didn't do nothing like that. She just told her, you have to give him his money back. And she was like, I was trying to change. I was trying to do better. She was like, that's what you have to do. That's what happens. It's a process, all right? It don't all just fall in place overnight. And so she said she convinced her that she was going to give her the money back. Benny and his feelings over there. I said, boy, if you don't shut up, okay, go to bed. Go to bed. Joseph, go to bed. R.I.P. Michael Jackson. It's been 10 years. I just want to put that out there. But at this point, she was like, Mama, you was right. Guess can't have it all. He just threw me out like trash. And it's just the way he said things that just showed me that, he was very emotionalist with it. Like I didn't matter. Trying to change and all this stuff. And Hannah was actually there for her. And she said, yeah, I do got that money. I'm going to give Jim. I tried to give Jim the money, but he wouldn't give me. He gave me the account number, but then all this stuff happened. So she gonna give him back the money. We see in next week's episode, Benny gonna try to convince her not to. I said, boy, y'all in enough trouble. Don't y'all want to get out of trouble? Okay? Damn, stop it. Moving on, speaking of trouble. Wyatt over there trying to call RK. Okay, he's not at the Artesian Hotel, but somebody do give him a number for him. And, he do get in contact with RK. And RK, he trying to get some more drugs from him or whatever. And he talk about I got some jewelry, I got some earrings and all this stuff. Remember that RK needs to get Veronica's jewelry back. So, of course, he's cool with that. And he gonna call him back later. So next thing, RK winds up calling Candace and was like, listen, boo, I've been trying to call you. She was like, yeah, I know, but I've just been in a situation. Yeah, I heard everything that's been going on, but let me just tell you this. Don't come back to the Artesian Hotel because they up here looking for you. I don't know who they is, but they federal and they not playing, okay? They tried to get us to roll, but I ain't rolling on you. Rocky and Broderick did, but hell, I didn't. She was like, okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know that. Speaking of Broderick, Roger didn't cast the come up of the come ups, okay? Catherine, you need to slow your roll, okay? You really need to slow your roll because this is really going to show that Catherine is a one woman type of person, okay? Catherine is not meant for the whole life. She is not meant for the have sex with him and just leave. Okay, she's not meant for that because Catherine messed around and called Phyllis, and you can't tell me that she didn't call Phyllis because she put this man up in the old place that used to be Wyatt's that's now hers, okay? Jim don't even know that she still got it. So, she was telling Broderick, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He was like, what did I do to deserve this? No, I can't do this. She was like, no, you gonna have this, okay? I'm doing this because I want to do it out the kindness of my heart. Mind you, he's scared of what may happen. She was like, no, boo, ain't shit gonna happen. This my decision. This me, whatever. He was like, okay, let me go get you some wine. Bitch, he come back with all his clothes off except for his boxer briefs. I said, Catherine, you finna get in that ass. Or he finna get in that ass, bitch. I said, what the fuck? Because they had a moment where she was all up on his face. He all up on her face. They talking to each other like lovers. And I said, now, when this started off, Broderick was trying to play her. But it seemed like you couldn't tell at certain points whether or not Broderick really liked Catherine or was he really just a good actor. Okay? Now, at this point, it's again, I don't know whether or not he really likes her or if he's really acting to keep up the part, playing a role so that he can stay where he's at. Y'all put that down in the comments. Do you think he's playing or do you think he really got feelings for Catherine? But anyway, so that wind up happening. They go over there. He about to knock it out. I said, knock it out the park one time, maybe three. All right, give her the ride of her life because you've been stingy with the D. You've been stingy with it for a minute, So make up for it. You got some lost time to make up for. All right. Who else? You got Jim meeting up with Kyle. That's his name from the U.S. Department of Justice. Okay. And they having to sit down. Kyle know everything about their family, about Catherine, about Wyatt, about the Lizzie case, you know, And basically, he wants Jim to work with him because he knows Candace. And then Jim telling him all about how Candace played him and all this stuff. And old boy was like, I'm doing this for revenge. The bitch tried to take she took $1,800 from me. I said, not even $2,000. And you doing all this shit for 18. And he said, I don't give a fuck about the president-elect because he wasn't on our team anyway. I said, well, that's understandable, but damn, 1,800, bro. I mean, it's a lot to me. Ooh. It's a lot to me, but girl, to you, I said, boy, if you don't get out of here. And then Jim was like, if I do this favor for you, you gotta do a favor for me. That Lizzie case, I need you to get that to go away. I need you to get all of that stuff, put the stuff together, make it a civil rights, make it a federal, make it do what you gotta do, okay? And I said, look at these crooked bastards, these old white men trying to bring down this young black girl. Girl, oh my God. Granted, she do deserve some of the shit, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying the optics don't look right. What else happened in this episode? The motherfucking Veronica. Okay, this is how Jeffrey goes down to the hospital to see what was going on with Justin, okay? Because Justin listed him as the emergency and the next of kin. And so, of course, Madison is the only nurse on duty that's, right there. And he's like, I didn't even know Justin was here, but, they do say that he here. I can page the doctor, whatever. And basically, the doctor said he got his ass beat and he got brutally raped. We heard that. We knew. And, at this point, Madison reading the shit out of Justin. Jeffrey, you love this man. That's why you doing all this stuff. And you like me too. Bitch, I don't like you. Yes, you do. I said, Madison, he's dealing with one crazy person already, one possessive person. I'm going to need you not to go down that road because it seems like you trying to foray into that territory and I'm going to need you to stop. The boy don't want you, and if he did, he'll get back around to you later when he through with Justin, okay? Let it go, And so, I was just over that whole scene. Bitch, Veronica and David. Now, see, the last thing that we seen with Veronica and David was when they got into it and Veronica was getting choked out in the pool, okay? We thought that she was drowned, okay? Or I should say David thought. Now, last week I said, do you think Veronica is dead or do you think she's Tyler Perry dead? Bitch, everybody that says she's Tyler Perry dead, you were absolutely fucking correct, bitch. And I was sitting here like, you know what? Girl. This shit made me laugh so hard because I was like, motherfucker, are you serious? You gotta be out your goddamn mind. David is on the phone with Jim. Jim, oh my God, I did it. What are you talking about? I killed the bitch. I couldn't control myself. I just had to. Why would you do some shit like that when the feds are watching Veronica? I know. I just couldn't help myself. Oh boy, where are you? I drowned her ass in the back pool. Okay, well, get your ass up out of there and come to the house and I'll pick you up. Okay, fine. That's what he do. Bitch, as soon as David got inside their house, as soon as she got out there, bitch, Veronica popped up so quick. I said, wait a minute. How long was she underwater? I said, you gotta be playing. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, okay? Veronica popped up out that water and she climbed out like, I said, bitch went out of breath for nothing. Because, bitch, I would have been, because I'm trying to get my air back. I've been under there for a minute holding my breath. Bitch, she was pissed. She was like, oh, he tried to kill me. This motherfucker tried to kill me. Okay, so he tried to kill me. He went upstairs. She went upstairs. David in the car with Jim, telling him what's up. Jim went to the house. He was like, let me go see what's going on. And was like, okay, you said that you killed her. I don't see nobody, bitch. Jim came into the house and saw that the pool was empty and saw that it was watermarks on the floor. And I said they could have been David going out the house, out the door. But he looked at the tracks and it was like some going out the door, but he also noticed some was going upstairs. Okay. And he was like, that bitch is not dead. Didn't you say Veronica was a lifeguard when she was in college or some shit like that? So that bitch know how to hold her breath. How long did you hold her down there? You didn't kill that hoe. Okay, so at this point, he was like, David, you just be scared for your life. be scared for your life. I wouldn't even came back to the house, okay? Because at this point, this girl knows everywhere that you live at. You know, where you stay at, where you go at, where you work at, and all that stuff. And you just not safe, okay? You just not safe. You didn't already slap the bitch, okay? And we saw how psychotic she got for that. We saw how psychotic she got when she thought you was cheating on her, okay? Now you tried to kill her? God damn. Now you tried to kill her? Oh yeah, she's coming. Bitch, she done bailed them boys out of jail, okay, and showed up at the police station look in this badass suit. I said, come on, leather pants, leather shirt, whatever, jacket or whatever, black, ain't gonna cry no more, lipstick on. You better fucking do that. I'm surprised Mary J. Blige didn't do that at the BET Award. Now, you say working every day of the week. But anyway, she showed up. She said, I want these boys out because I already paid the bill. I'm their lawyers and I already got the judge's signature. Let them out. Bitch, she was in the car with one of them. She was like, listen, meet me at this address because I want you and your guys to come through and I got another job for you. Oh, you want us to do that thing again? It was like, no, I don't want to do that shit, bitch. I want everybody in that motherfucking house dead. I said, oh, okay. Okay. And he was like, yo, bitch, you want to do that other thing? And it was like, what other thing that we did last time? Oh, we already did that. And let me tell you something, you're not that good. He was looking like, ain't that about a bitch? So basically, Veronica she fucking for favors. And not necessarily fucking for favors. She fucking these young boys because she want to. And you get upset at David because David, what it looked like to you possibly was cheating when he wasn't, and then he went to another person after the relationship was over with. But you been out here fucking around. You been out here fucking around. Oh my god. Are you serious? Did we? You know, sometimes men come with the double standards and the hypocrisy. This bitch coming with the hypocrisy and the contradictions and stuff. I'm just like, girl, are you serious? Okay, you deserve everything that happened to you. Everybody deserves everything that happens to them for real, like, to be quite honest. And at this point, you know, at the end of the episode, we see Veronica. Is a badass scene. I ain't even gonna lie. Veronica looked fucking good up in all that black. She had her cigarettes too. I said, instead of a Virginia Slim or a Benson and Hedges, which one is it? Because my mom used to smoke one of them. But you know, she walked up the driveway with them niggas in all black. Dressed in all black like the homie. Ah! I said, bitch, run! David, let me call David up. David, I don't care about Jeffrey at this moment because, listen, he needs something to shock his life. But I need you to get the fuck up out of there, okay? Because we need to save your voice, all right? That's what we need to say. Your voice and your old man muscles. That's what we need to say. Baby, on that season finale, girl, the preview, all we saw was fireworks going off in that house. I said, oh, no. Do you think somebody gonna die? Do you think a main character gonna die next week? Y'all put it down in the comments and tell me how y'all feel. And I will see you guys later. Peace.